Yeah, so anytime I teach technique, I always try to teach the concepts behind it, as I'm also teaching the grip sequence. So, always going over that, and also, telling everyone what priority is as I'm teaching the technique, like what this is the objective, this is a priority, and this is how we do it. Like this is what we can do to help us get there, and not always being like, you have to grip this way, you have to grip this way. It's like, no, you just need to prioritize this, and there's multiple ways to do it. So, this is especially the problem that like people try to, when they learn a technique or when it's taught, they try to do it exactly the way it's shown, which isn't a bad thing necessarily. But if there's multiple, routes to get you there, and if you only have one available because that's all you learned, it might be very difficult to pull it off in a live role when there's so many different variables. But if you understand the objectives, you can use other grips and other tools to get you there all the same. So, um, but if it is, at the same time, if it is like you specifically need to take this grip, then I'll mention that too. But oftentimes it's not like that. There's like multiple ways to skin a cat, but there's like only so much like why behind stuff, and so much that you need to prioritize. So yeah, I think jiu-jitsu is largely taught really backwards, where you only learn technique and you don't learn actually like the why. But I think people are coming around to that and changing that way more now. Like I see people talking all the time about how concepts really change your game, how much they're prioritizing concepts over techniques. And I think for a long time, like concepts were so almost like murky in the sense of like, I don't know, I heard it like, I've like back in my day, like I've been training for 11 years now. And I just remember hearing these like concepts and like, even once I think back now on, it's like a lot of it didn't even make sense. It just like people just wanted to sound like smart almost and just overcomplicate things. But if you can't simplify something, it means you don't understand it very well. So, I just think for a long time, like concepts were kind of bullshit. But now like these actually useful concepts are really coming out and really helping people.